Vlogmas guys, so today I just want to talk about Christmas traditions. So these are traditions that I grew up with, as well as traditions that I do now with the family. So starting off when I'm younger, Trina Unfinished brought this idea to my brain, so I give her credit for her traditions. So one thing that her video reminded me of, that a tradition that I didn't even remember. I remembered it because I do it every time, but it's taking down the Christmas tree at New Year's. That's our tradition. That was our tradition growing up. It was said to believe that if you leave up your Christmas tree past the New Year's, you ruin all the good luck for the new year, because you're bringing the old into the new year. So you're supposed to take down your Christmas tree the 31st or before the New Year's, before the clock strike 1 and you guys are 12 and you guys are celebrating, that tree should be gone. So that's one of the New Year's. But also, to bring in the New Year's, this is a New Year's thing, to bring in the New Year's, you would make beans. For us it was like black eyed peas, yes. But my granny, we just made beans in general, and so we just made some beans. It's supposed to bring in the New Year's, so that was our tradition. It's supposed to bring in good luck for the New Year's, so that was a tradition growing up. We had Santa wrap our presents. Santa put it under the tree. Santa didn't start, he put it under the tree Christmas Eve, and so it wasn't like Santa had his gifts under there the whole time. So that was a tradition too. Santa came later. We didn't put out any cookies or anything like that for Santa or anything like that. As I got older, when I'm in my 20s, I started doing my own crafts. Like you see here, the stars, I did those in my 20s. It was with my friends. When I had my roommates, it was one of our first Christmas decorations. We did it as a roommate family. We made stars and we put up all around the house whenever they wanted to participate, because I live with the guys, so they really didn't want to make it, but they made at least one of these stars, and I recruited some friends and they helped me make it as well. So it's always been a craft aspect for me growing up, because I made my own Christmas boxes. So I can show you guys how to make your own Christmas boxes for little kids or teenagers. They can do this if they have little gifts, or if you want to have a gift card and you don't want to buy a box. There's an easy way that you can make it. So I'll have that in another video of how to make your own Christmas box out of just regular construction paper. It's pretty easy. But another tradition we have now as a family with me, Chris, and Amelia. Well, Amelia hasn't been part of it yet, but Christmas tree lane. So ever since me and Chris started dating, we always went to Christmas tree lane every year to see the lights and everything like that. So that's one of the traditions. Now that Amelia is born, one of our traditions now is, like you've seen, we did some crafts, got our footprint, we got our handprint up there. So I got her handprint up there. That's 2019, so her first Christmas. And now we got our footprint of her second Christmas and our handprints and something like that. So we're gonna always do some kind of craft with Amelia, for that way we can have memory and everything like that. So that's the traditions. I don't know about gingerbread man making that every year, because we haven't made it yet, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out. But that's our tradition so far. It's very simple little slow traditions. I may do the beans this year for New Year's, because my granny is not here with us anymore, so I want to carry that tradition over. I can say I don't make good beans, y'all. My beans taste bland. It does have no flavor, but they don't say nothing about flavor to bring in the good New Year's, right? So if you guys have a bean recipe that you like to share with me, so I'm not eating nasty beans, leave a comment down below. And as well as leave a comment down below of what your guys' traditions. What do you guys do for the New Year's? Do you guys go to Christmas tree lane, or if you guys have a Christmas tree lane or the light show? Last year we went caroling, like Chris said in our tag, or I said, I'm not sure which one of us said. We went with his dad. We did carol. It's like a walk that you go and see the lights instead of driving in your car. It was a walk, but it probably won't be a walk this year because of Corona and the virus and everything. But then we went back to his his in-laws, his grandparent-in-laws house. And we did caroling, or his aunt-in-laws, one of the family members. We went there and we did caroling, and I think I have a clip of that maybe I can insert here. Yippee! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history. So what do you guys do for Christmas or for your traditions? Do you guys make a certain kind of pie? Do you guys wear your pajamas the next day, or do you get dressed? I get dressed. We eat later. Sometimes our family, speaking of traditions, sometimes our family, well, my granny too, like we wouldn't eat all day. We wouldn't eat all day until like dinner. So we have a big old feast for dinner, not a feast, but big meal for dinner. We just wait. I don't know why we waited. We didn't have breakfast, we didn't have lunch, we had dinner. That was our tradition. So do you guys do something like that? Do you stay in your pajamas? Do you open a present before Christmas, like on New Year's or Christmas Eve, and then the rest on Christmas? What do you guys do? Leave a comment down below. So with that, guys, I want to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that reminder bell so you know when the video comes up. And I think it's down there. You gotta push the button. You won't push the screen, you push the button. Yeah. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.